Hey guys, in today's video, I want to talk to you about how to hire A players for your agency. So the number one question I want you to think about is your team preventing your agency from growing? And this is really important for you to think about because if you're trying to have a high growth agency, one of the most important things that's going to contribute to that growth is the quality of your team. So marketing agencies that grow understand the value of great people because ultimately that's what a marketing agency is. It's a collection of people. And so if we take a look at the 2020 Inc. 5000 fastest growing marketing agencies, there were 67 agencies on the list with a median growth rate of 183%. So you can imagine that some of these companies are achieving over 7,600% in a 5-year period. That's massive growth. That's literally able to grow like just an incredible speed. And in order to do that, you really need to have talent on your team. And so building a growing agency requires more than just lead generation. You also need a market to attract the right talent. And this is where I see a lot of agencies really missing out on what could potentially be a huge growth opportunity for them. So key question would be, would you enthusiastically rehire everyone on your team? So take a look at everybody on the team and ask, are they an A player? Would you enthusiastically rehire them at the rate that you're paying them? And so let's define what an A player is. It's the top 10% of talent available to work at the pay wage that you're currently willing to pay. So no matter what you're willing to pay for a position, there's a bell curve, and the top 10% of talent available at that pay is an A player. And that's really what you want to have on your team. They're actively working to grow and expand and innovate in your business. They come with batteries included, and they're constantly looking for ways to help you grow your business. These are the type of people who are going to come with energy, creativity, ideas, and really help you take that agency to the next level. B players are good. They can see how to do things in specific areas. They may not see the big picture in your business. Ultimately, they're going to perform the function. If you tell them what to do, they're going to go and do it. They're good at doing assigned work, but they won't take you to that next level. You really don't want to accept too many B players on your team, especially if you want to grow. And what you'll find is when you get to the C player, they're actively costing you time, energy, and money. These are the employees that can't do the job even after you explain it to them. They don't want to work. They basically want to take your money and clock in and clock out. They don't buy into the vision. They don't buy into the culture. They're constantly creating problems. And if you have players like this on your team, you're going to be in a situation where they're requiring constant maintenance and they're just going to slow that growth. So if your agency isn't growing, your team's likely stacked with B and C players, and you need to eject them like a virus from your company and start to replace them with the A players. Once you do that, you're going to start to see the growth go up, because ultimately what's going to happen is they're going to bring their talent and energy to your team, and they're going to look for opportunities to grow your business for you. It just makes life so much easier. So how much effort and time do you put into finding your employees? This is something that you have to ask and answer honestly for yourself. Are you just taking the time to write a job description, posting it on Indeed, and getting a few people to come in and ultimately be in a situation where they can take the job? Do you have an A player agreement when you bring in new employees? And what I mean by an A player agreement is you show your employees what an A player looks like. What do they do on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis? What are the lead indicators and lag indicators in the job? What are the things they're most responsible for? Why are we paying them what we're paying them? We want to articulate all of this so none of it is left to chance, and they understand how they're going to be judged, how frequently you're going to look at their performance, and how you're going to view them as an A player in your business. This gives them transparency and the ability to step into your organization, hit all of the criteria that you want, and add on top of that. So do you hire the best out of the 10 from Indeed, or are you effectively and creatively marketing to bring in talent? A players very often have jobs today. Are you thinking about how you can go and mine in other fields for those A players? Are you actively recruiting, or are you just looking for people that don't have a job today to fill a seat in your business? Think about a sports team. How seriously do they take recruiting? They're recruiting from other teams. They're recruiting from the NCAA. They're even watching high school. They are even looking at, elementary school players that won't be in the league for many years because they want to follow that talent. They take this very seriously. And if you want to have a high growth company, you have to take it seriously as well. So if you want to see some examples of the best job descriptions, creative campaigns, and where to find the best talent today so that you can fill your company with those A players and start to get rid of the C and even the B players. The B players can be coached to A or need to be ejected from the company, and the C players, you don't want to waste your time trying to coach them up. And if you want to see some mistakes from some of the worst, so common mistakes struggling agencies make and how to avoid them, I've pulled together a free PDF. You can click the link below and use our resources to hire A players. Today we have a ton of stuff that we can give away for free, so if you download the PDF, we'll make sure to send that off to you. Or if you're interested, schedule a free call to discuss how to stack your team with A players. This is a service that we offer some of our clients, so if you want to have a conversation about what we do differently to make sure that your team is stacked with A players, go ahead, click the link, book a free call. I'd be happy to speak with you.